Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Lessons from Laurentian. We are going to talk about reptiles and amphibians. The study of reptiles and amphibians is called herpetology, which comes from a Greek word meaning creeping. Reptiles and amphibians are cold-blooded. They need to find sources of heat to keep them warm. This is why one sees them sunning on rocks, or if one has one as a pet, usually there is a heat lamp or a rock in their cage. Reptiles are dry and have scales. They lay leathery eggs on land. Examples are alligators, crocodiles, turtles, lizards, and snakes. At camp, we currently are seeing turtles finding spots to lay their eggs, usually in sandy areas. Pictured is a snapping turtle. They are the biggest turtle in the state, and the record for Minnesota is 65 pounds. Snakes shed their skin to grow, replace old skin, and keep their bodies free of any parasites or mites. Sheds show the pattern of scales, and one can often identify the species it came from. Pictured is a shed from the eastern hognose, which is just one of 17 different snake species in Minnesota. Here at camp, we see garter snakes and the red belly snake. Amphibians have moist skin, produce jelly-like eggs in water, and go through metamorphosis. Some examples of amphibians are frogs, toads, and salamanders. In the lake ecology video, a few tadpoles were caught, which represents part of the life cycle of a frog, or metamorphosis. In this image, you can see the different stages of a frog's life cycle. Since frogs breathe through their skin, they are considered to be an indicator species. They will be the first species to be impacted if the environment changes, where their populations might decrease or even mutations in frog legs have occurred. If frogs are not found in an area where they were once present or seems to have good habitat, it could indicate environmental changes like pollution. Henry asked, where do reptiles and amphibians go during winter? For example, snakes can go underground below the frost line, turtles under the mud in lakes, and even the wood frog can freeze itself and melt once the spring comes. Check out the video in the show notes for details on how that freeze and melt process happens. Thanks for watching this week's Lessons from Laurentian. Next week, we're going to have Sherry join us, who will be talking about loons. She has been working here for over 10 years and is really passionate about this species of bird. Don't forget to subscribe and check out more information in our show notes. Take care, and see you then.